So the Memorial Healthcare System partnered with the National Guard to conduct some training exercises. Basically, we will be utilizing C.D. Smith Park close by, and we will be testing residents that need to rule out whether they have the COVID-19 virus. There is a screening process that is going to take place in the park. I don't know all the logistics of it, but so what we did today was to train the trainer. So we had about 20 National Guards, and we trained them so that they can go back and train about 183 of their colleagues to go into the park and do the testing with our support.
It is an honor for us to do that. We appreciate and every single thing that you do for us, but it's extremely important that we can have a very good relationship in how we're going to be able to work together and be able to respond together for whatever thing that comes up.
Well, it's important for us to utilize all the resources that we can get. You know, this is a pandemic, and
Yes.
we have to take it seriously. And, you know, we really appreciate and value your help, your contribution to help us to do this in the park, you know, and get residents tested, as many as we can. So it's really important because we want to control this pandemic as soon as we can.
One of the important things is that Memorial Healthcare System is a very, very big in community affairs. So we always work together with the community. For us, the community also has to do with our EMS, our fire, FBI, and everybody that can help us have that purpose to be able to serve the community. And if we do it in a way that we can plan together, we'll have a better response. It's extremely important to be calm. It's extremely important to be able to understand what's going on. If you follow the CDC guidelines, if you need information, go to a site that will really be able to give you what it needs to be followed. Unfortunately, a lot of times the news give certain news that are conflicting, and then that helps for the people to be more scared. Go to the right places to get the information. Ask your provider if you need anything. Prepare, but don't panic. We cannot do anything by panicking. We need to just prepare ourselves, make sure that we're taking care of ourselves and our families. Wash your hands, try not to touch your face, try to do the things that we usually do. This is something we can do as a community if we follow the right way to do it.
Well, like Marc just said, first thing you want to do is try and keep yourself safe, right? Washing your hands, good hand washing, and limiting the amount of people that you're exposed to at the moment. So those are the basic things you want to do. If you happen to have symptoms and you feel sick and you have a cough, you have a fever, you want to seek medical help, right? You can contact the health department and request testing, or you can go to your nearest emergency room. You can utilize the testing sites that we have. Of course, there are guidelines. You want to go on to the CDC website and see what those guidelines are, because right now we're still following those guidelines. But first thing you want to do is just stay safe, wash hands, and limit the amount of exposures that you have, and just limit the amount of exposures to, if you're sick, to people who are immunocompromised. So you want to do that as well. The elderly, anybody who's sick as well, you want to stay away from them if you have symptoms. So those are the things that you should do, at least for now.
I think one of the most important things as a community that we need to do is to make sure that if we have anybody in our community that is self-isolating, that if you are not and you can help, make sure that you can ask your elderly people or anybody, can I get something from the store from you? Do you need anything? So being able to have a community approach is going to be very important.